Hello everyone, it's Bobby K, and welcome to the finale of my Prop Ideas series for the 2025 season. Hello everyone, it's Bobby K. Hello everyone, it's Bobby K. Hello everyone, it's Bobby K. Hello everyone, it's Bobby K, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Now for this video, I was considering making ISEs to hold my props, the props that I've come up with, though I decided against that because it would be hard to draw on paper, and I really just don't want to put that much effort into something right now. I'm just kind of, dead in the dumpster when it comes to ideas and stuff. I do have several more that I do intend to release next year, probably having a bigger lineup of ideas than this one, as this had, I would say there were 11, but one of them was Lumis and Michael, and they sort of go together, so I don't know. I would say there are 11, but 2 of them were put into one video at one point. So, yeah. But anyways, I figured, I'm going to try to go through all of, my props that I've come up with, and I figured what better way to do that than to do a ranking of them. So there are 11 props, and I'm just going to go through them, and I'm going to say which ones of mine that I like least to best. So I guess let's get right into that right now. Before we start, I just wanted to take a second to let you know that I do have something special right at the end of this video, so stick around to the end and you won't miss it. Alright, here as the weakest idea in my opinion, at number 11, is Ankle Grabber. Now, Ankle Grabber, I really do like the idea of Ankle Grabber, because if you haven't seen the video, it's something where you bury it and the arm shoots out of the ground. Even though it is pretty unique, it is a smaller prop, and there's nothing really too special about it. That's really all I have to say. I don't really have any other commentary on the prop. If you want to, hear more about it, you can go watch the video. And, yeah, that's Ankle Grabber.
Get your feet off my grounds.
Alright, this one was actually kind of a surprise for me, as I do sort of like this idea that I came up with. I mean, if I didn't like it, I wouldn't have made it. But, yeah, this is Forgive Me Not. He was the prop that I made inspired by, the holiday Valentine's Day. I'm just surprised that I'm actually putting him this low, because he was heavily inspired by Barnyard Butcher, which is a fan favorite prop, one of my favorite props. And I don't know, there's just something about him, even though, I do really like him. I guess he just doesn't hit it for me. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But, yeah, that is number 10, Forgive Me Not.
She's beautiful, ain't she? Couldn't ask for a better girl to spend this wonderful night with. She's just so perfect. She never interrupts me, she never complains, and most of all, she doesn't get on my nerves. Well, at least anymore. Hell, she even makes a good flower pot!
Alright, here at number 9, we have Michael Myers. Now, this one is to be expected. It's nothing we haven't seen before. The only real reason I made another Michael Myers was to go with Dr. Lumis. Though I didn't want to just put it at the bottom of the list, because I do like Michael Myers. It's just something that's not really new. It's nothing we haven't seen before, literally last year. So, yeah, that's Michael Myers. I really don't have much else to say. Here at number 8, we have the farmer in his hell. He is still pretty cool of an idea that I've come up with. Probably one of the earliest ideas that I came up with for this round. But still, he doesn't make it too much past number 8. He is still cool. But just nothing really, really special. So, yeah.
What will it take to kill you?
It doesn't matter what you do to me, Joseph. It'll never undo what I did to your family.
You'll rot in hell for this!
Hell is the only place you'll be seeing your family again, Joseph. I hope you're excited.
Alright, here at number 7, we got Light 'em Up Larry. Now we're really starting to get into the ones that I really do like. Larry here, Larry's just, he's amazing. I feel like if he was real, he would be one that the community, I don't know how to put it, like something like Barnaby, where people meme over him, and, like, people just treat him as a silly guy, because really, that is what he is, a silly little zapper guy, but, yeah, I don't really got much else to say about Larry, other than he's a silly little goober, but, yeah. Alright, so here's Krampus. Krampus is at number 6 here now. I don't know why I started that so weirdly. But, this is Krampus. He's coming in at number 6. He's not exactly an original character, as, you can tell. But, yeah, as well, nothing else really to say about him because, I don't really have reasoning for him. I made him. There's nothing really wrong with him that I can say. Because I made him. If there was something wrong with him, I would fix it. So, yeah. Anyways, that's Krampus.
Naughty, naughty children. You know what we do with children like you? Children like you don't get presents wrapped in bags and boxes. They get wrapped in bags and boxes and taken away with me.
Alright, here's Lady in Green at number 5. She is really cool. I don't know. As I said, not much more to say. She flips to the side, freaking face falls off. If you want to see more about her, go and check out her video. Just check out all the videos. Just do it if you haven't already. If you really want to, know more about these props. So yeah, that's Lady in Green.
Violets are blue, roses are red. What I have done will lead you.
Alright, now this is the meat shift. Now, something I do need to add on for him is something I actually forgot to put in his video, which is his original drawing from back when I first conceptualized him back in, 2020. This was the drawing that is right on screen right now. This was the first concept of him. So, yeah, there's not really much else to say, but yeah, that was the first concept I ever made of him, so, yeah. Anyways, meat chef.
Welcome to the best restaurant you'll ever see. Our food here is to die for. Hell, I sure did. Next on the menu, my brain with a side of roaches.
Alright, here at number 3, we got Dr. Lumis. Dr. Lumis is my favorite character in all of fiction. So, I mean, it's sort of a given that he would be this high. So, yeah. I love Dr. Lumis. He's pretty peak. So, yeah, this is Dr. Lumis.
I met him 15 years ago. I was told there was nothing left. No reason, no conscience, no understanding, and even the most rudimentary sense of life or death, of good or evil, right or wrong. I met this 6-year-old child with this blank, pale, emotionless face and the blackest eyes, the devil's eyes. He came home.
Die! Die! Michael!
Alright, right here we have my most recent idea, abnormal appetite. Now, one, it could be clown bias because I do like clowns, and 2, it could just be because he's my most recent idea. He's fresh on the mind. But he is a really cool idea, and I do really like him for some reason. I don't know. There's just something about him. But yeah, that is abnormal appetite, and I'm sure you can figure out who number 1 is gonna be.
Welcome to the funhouse! Come on in, if you dare. I'm acting as if you have a choice. There's nothing you can do. Your ingestion is imminent.
And number 1 is... Drum roll, please. I said drum roll, please. Come on, I'm talking to you, the audience. Do a drum roll. Freaking clap your hands or something. Here it comes. Snazzo the Clown. Yup, I don't care if you cause the drum roll or not. It's Snazzo the Clown. Snazzo's freaking peak, dude. I love Snazzo. I don't know. I just love Snazzo as an idea of a prop. It's just awesome. He's been my favorite idea since I actually, began to make him and thought up the concept of him. He is so awesome, dude. I just love the way he came out, even though I don't even know if, the drawing on his face is exactly how I would want him to be. He's just so cool. I just love the idea of an abandoned clown animatronic that's possessed and, brings a fate worse than death. I just absolutely love him. Now, also, since his audio is, 1 minute and 40 seconds, I'm not going to play the whole thing here, so I'll just play about 30 seconds of it or so, because it is pretty long. Alright, now I'd just like to take a moment to share some of my other ideas that I haven't made videos on this round, and I don't think I will end up making videos on. So first, I'd like to take a look at my idea of Stimpy the Clown. Now, Stimpy was an idea I had. Funny enough, I was, leaning on the counter in my kitchen. We had just gotten back from, the grocery store or something. There were grocery bags sitting on our table. And in the reflection of the window that was reflecting onto the kitchen table, I saw a bunch of bags. It sort of formed the form of a clown with a gray face, rainbow hair, that was like a headbanger zombie reskin. I thought that would be a really cool idea for a prop, so I made it. And that is Stimpy. How I came up with the name, I actually was originally going to name him Stumpy, but I realized that grave-grabbing clown that was made quite a few years ago. His name was Stumpy, and also Leone Productions, his mascot name is Stumpy. So I decided, let's not go with Stumpy. There's already quite a few Stumpies. So now, he's like Stimpy from Ren and Stimpy. But yeah, so this that I'm showing currently is my first drawing of Stimpy, and then the final drawing of Stimpy I'll show now. And, okay, so another thing here is I made actually 2 different audio tracks for him. The first one I wasn't exactly happy with, so I ended up remaking the audio. So I will play both of those right now. Alright, so that was his audio. As you can tell, I think that the remaster was a pretty big upgrade. And as for the reason that I'm not going to release him as a video, it's because last year I actually ended up making him in real life. And I did release a video, you know, of him in real life. As you can see, that is playing on screen right now. But yeah, so that's why I'm not going to make a video on him. Yeah, I guess let's go on to the next prop now. The next idea I have here is a licensed idea. It is a static prop, and it is actually a Christmas prop, not even from a horror movie. It is from a It's from a Christmas movie. Die Hard is a Christmas movie. It's from Die Hard. One of the more iconic scenes in Die Hard is where the guy gets tied up in a chair in an elevator, and John McClane, the main character, writes across his shirt, "Now I have a machine gun, ho ho ho," and puts a Santa hat on his head. And, you know, sends him down the elevator shaft. And I thought that would be really cool and simple to make as a prop. So I ended up doing that last Christmas. It was actually Christmas Eve when I made that. It is literally just a static prop. It's just a dummy in a chair. There's not really much else to it. I just thought it would be really cool to do. And obviously in the scene, he actually does... He has, like, the hat he has on, it's not, like, covering his full head like it is here. I just thought, you know, it would be easier to do that than to sculpt his whole head, which I really didn't want to do. And it wouldn't come out very well either, I'm sure. But yeah, that is that guy. His audio, I'm not going to play it. I assume it would probably just be the Die Hard theme, and then maybe, like, the guy reading, I forget his name, but the main guy, the main big bad guy in the first Die Hard movie, just reading the "Now I have a machine gun, ho, ho, ho," out, maybe like halfway through it. But yeah, that is this prop idea, you know. I think the guy's name was Tony Veresky or Vesky or something. I don't know exactly how to pronounce the name, but it was complicated to find the actual character. But yeah, that is him. If there's any Die Hard fans in watching this, please let me know what his actual name is and how to pronounce it in the comments or something, because I'd love to know. And this is Pisty. Now I'm gonna get the main fact of him right out of the way. Yes, he's holding a gun. If you're okay with it, you're okay with it. If you're not, you're not. I'm sorry if I'm offending people here. This is my prop idea, and I decided to have him hold the gun because there are props with knives and all these different weapons, but for the life of me, I cannot think of one prop that holds a gun except for, like, Martian Warrior, but it's like an alien blaster. Besides that, I really just got the idea because one of my punchies, like, I have an army of them, my punchie broke, and there were several pieces broken to it. So Spirit just said, oh, we're going to send you a whole new one. So I decided, oh, what am I going to do with the old one? So I decided to make it into this. I just grabbed an old costume, threw it on there. I modified his mechanism to make him turn side to side and such. And, you know, I gave him new hands, redid the face a little bit. This picture right here of him is not completely done, actually. There was more that I did to him after this. I added some black to the hair. I made gold stripes on the hat. I put he's supposed to be holding his kaleidoscope light on like a stick. I don't know. It's a PVC pipe, but I don't know what it's actually supposed to be. I don't know. I just got here. It's like the third time I've said that this video. Yeah, that's Pisty. I never made audio for him either, so that's really, I don't have anything to play for him here. And as for props that I just have not made into prop idea videos, that is it. So now I will get into the Q&A portion of this video, which is probably like the main part that everyone's waiting for. Sorry I made you wait this long. I apologize. Alright, a question from D-Max Productions here. Do any of my prop ideas know when the Spirit drop is? Sadly, no. But it looks as if, at least I'm thinking, Spirit will have dropped by the time I release this video. So, I don't know. I just got here. Alright, the next question here. Will you do a prop ideas contest one day? I was actually thinking about it for this finale video, but I didn't want to make the video too long. I probably will next year, maybe. I don't know. I might eventually. It's something that I want to do. I'm also afraid that not many people will actually enter it. But maybe eventually I will end up doing one, so we'll just have to wait and see. Alright, next with a question from a living cartoon. What licensed prop that hasn't been done before do I want to see? I really want to see a Dr. Lumis. As you can see, I made one in my prop ideas. But other than props that are currently in my prop ideas, I want to see Spirit do a Candyman. I feel like Candyman is an iconic enough horror movie for them to do it, and I feel like it would be a really cool and honestly easy prop for them to accomplish. I think they could do it with mechanisms that they already have. Honestly, even make him just a static prop and he would be awesome. I guess the main issue with that is that he would require a real human sculpted face, which when it comes to sculpting actual human faces, I know it's not the easiest thing in the world compared to sculpting like monster faces and stuff. But when you actually have to get like an actual actor's face, it is kind of tough. I assume that's also why we haven't seen a Jack Torrance yet. That's another one I really want to see. But I feel like a Candyman with like a projection of bees and stuff all over would be really cool. And it's honestly something I'd probably consider adding in for my next year's prop ideas. So honestly, you probably will see that. And the final question here, the actual only YouTube question being, would I consider making some of my prop ideas in real life as actual props? Well, it's funny you ask.
Alright everyone, this has been Bobby KK. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. No, sending these on it. Why, if the notion of power, we can't give up. No, we're ready to roll.
Oh, and as for you,
I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. But I have a very particular lack of skills. I will never be able to find you. But what I do have is $2 and a Casio wristwatch. You can have one of them.
Drakkar Noir.
These guys are serious.